the components of the Institute are, what I know of are, you know, teaching classes.
Right. Everybody is welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
We have them as young as 4 and as old as 93. That's a wide range. We teach people of all ethnic backgrounds, all all religions, denominations, and so forth. It's come one, come all. Kind of tried to model it somewhat after the missionary schools in Egypt, but that's another level. But I'm not going to go there because I know Pam would want me to. But it's a very relaxed atmosphere here. People come in to enjoy it. And you know, music is therapy. You know that yourself.
Absolutely.
And we've even had doctors that send patients here. You know, you need to go and take music so you can calm your nerves, or you can get your motor skills together, or whatever. And then their studies out now showing that when students who study music and they take it seriously and they take their coursework in school seriously, they're the ones that are getting the better grades.
Yeah. So you teach instruments, you teach voice. I know you have a choir, a boys choir.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
world renowned, nationally renowned anyway.
That's right.
You know, what does, give us some of the experiences of some of these students that have come through here that are, you know, the uplifting story.
There are so many.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. The one thing we need to just kind of catalog these students. But what immediately comes to mind, because I just talked to him yesterday, is Tommy Parker, who's been touring with Janet Jackson and her nephew, I think, Justin Brown. And then there's another Tom, I can't think of his last name, but they've been working all together. There's Ryan Tedder, who's been working with a lot of well-known people in the hip-hop community, and he's going to be coming here starting a hip-hop curriculum in September. If you go to the gospel world, you know, Minister Keith Moncrief, all the way across, we have who was trained here in certain areas because he was talented before he got here. I've had several of these young ladies right here to compete in these pageants, and when they do their talent, and it's listed in the program, that's when we get the phone calls after the pageant is over. So there are a lot of success stories, people who recording artists. You know, if you go to the other ethnic group, that was John Bucello, who's the husband of Demetria Gibson. I think he paid homage to us on one of his records. There are countless stories, and then even those who are already in the industry, like Bashir Ansari, for example, who started off with Georgia Benson. And he came here to work in certain areas of development. And if I can't teach them, there's someone around here who can.
All right.
I'm not saying I'm all of that, but I consider this to be the Charlotte Temple of Jazz. You know, the martial arts beautifully came from the Charlotte Temple. Well, this is the Charlotte Temple of Jazz, if you will, because from jazz you sprinkle down to all styles.
All forms.
And like I say, I've done all forms of music, but I've done it from a jazz perspective because of the experience that jazz gives you. It's so highly specialized, and that including classical music, because I played pipe organ right down the street at the Church of the Holy Cross. I was not trained on pipe organ, but I played pipe organ. And I was told I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm saying, what? I took my jazz experience, and I knew the liturgy within 2 weeks.
There we go. There we go. So all things are possible at the Afro-American Music Institute.
I mean, maybe she knows some other.
No, he's the detail person of things that really happen. I'm more the more sociable person of the Institute, with the people and all the children and the parents, and talking with them about what the school means to them and their children. And again, when the kids come here, I think the beauty of the school is the family part of it. Everybody becomes a family. I had one girlfriend said that AAMI is a family like an Empire State Building. It just builds and builds and builds because everybody becomes family. And the highlight of the school to me, of course, is the boys choir, because that's now celebrating 23 years. We started it in 1990. And the beauty is to watch the boys come here from the age of 6 years old, and they're still here, and they're 24. Well, they're there at that age because they become mentoring to the little boys. and that's a help to Dr. J.
Mhm.
So the boys choir is the highlight of my life dealing with AAMI, because I've seen so many young men been able to have something positive that they can be proud of doing and growing up in the school.
And those are the stories that need to get told.
Yes, it's
that
really
are not told on a daily basis,
Mhm, it's true.
wherever we may be.
Right, right.
So we know that there are heroes and sheroes
Mhm,
that
yes.
come from
Olivia.
small work
Mhm.
that is considered to some people small work, but it's big work in the sense that it has a rippling effect on the community.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had so many young men to tell me that they don't know what they would have been doing had they not been a part of the boys' choir. I've been working with Afro-American males ever since I was in Grambling State University.
No, okay.
Even under my father's ministry and the church, we were right in the heart of Grambling State's campus, and I even had an orchestra of all black males. And I carried that to Lakeside School of Music, where I worked with black men. I had a male chorus there at Lakeside School of Music, and within 2 years we were traveling around North Louisiana. So I took that experience and I brought it here to Pittsburgh, with this boys' choir, and it's a joy. They've been on national tours. 2 years ago they won the national championship. We just got back from Washington, D.C., where we did 4 embassies, and the Smithsonian, the Afro-American Music History Center at Smithsonian, and we toured the Capitol as the guest of Congressman Mike Doyle, even though he couldn't be with us, but we were his guests at the U.S. Capitol, and they got a chance to go through the Capitol and that kind of thing. So you get all these kinds of experiences and the bonding that takes place. The Major Force, what I call the African soldiers. They got our back when we go on trips. I don't even worry anymore.
All
Discipline, all of that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.